Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, as the title suggests, we're going to be doing part 1 on what if Deku was born with Sabito's powers, aka what if Deku has Sabito's breathing from Demon Slayer. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in 2 weeks when I said I was going to start trying to get back into the motions of recording. I just felt like really discouraged recently. Like, I felt like my what ifs were getting like stale. You guys weren't really enjoying my content anymore, and but I'm starting to enjoy making what ifs again, so hopefully y'all enjoy. But alright, after further ado, cue the intro.
Been 38 up on my body, put him in the sky, you won't even witness. Send that nigga to the dead for thinking that nigga's pretending. I got 52 shots in this Glock with an infrared up on it, I been feel that off. Just to be all the time, yellow tape on it.
As we see two individuals, and like all of my videos, these two individuals are Inko Midoriya and Hisashi Midoriya. As they're surrounded by a group of family members and loved ones alike, all gathered in this small hospital room to celebrate the birth of the newest addition to their family. A peach-haired boy with lavender eyes. As the whole family was in debate on what name the new baby boy should be given, and it came down to two finalists. On Hiyashi's side of the family, they all agreed on Sabito, as on Inko's side of the family, they all agreed on Izuku. As the parents of Inko and Hisashi all agreed upon it would be settled by a coin flip, as Hisashi's father got a quarter out of his pocket as he says, "Alright, call it in the air," as he flipped it up as the coin starts to spin, as they say, heads. As Hisashi's father snatched the coin out of the air as he flipped it on his palm, covering it by his hand. As they all waited to hear the announcement of what the call would be and what the name of the child would be, we all see Hisashi's father slowly remove his hand, as to their delight it is tails. That means they won. So therefore the new baby boy would be named Sabito, which they all surprisingly seemed to fit the child. And when the parents said, "Alright, I guess your name will be Sabito," the child seemed to smile, and as he liked the name, at least that's what it appeared to be. Or maybe the child was just very happy. Well, we never know, to be honest. As we see the doctor walk into the room, well, I'm glad all of y'all have seen your child and seen the newest member of your family, but we have to run some tests on him, simple hospital procedures to make sure that the newborn baby is perfectly healthy, and he has to stay in the hospital for like a month. Hopefully that is not a bother to any one of y'all, but I can't do anything about it. It's just the way that the hospital works. As they said, oh, what a bummer, but if that's what it has to be, it is what it is. As Inko and Hisashi give the baby one last hug before Hisashi gives the baby on to the female doctor, as he says, "Okay, now all of y'all have a great day," as he says, "Alright, and thank you again for choosing this hospital." As they all say, "Thank you, Doc, for being such a great help in bringing this newborn to our lives." So they all give each other a bow as the whole family walks out the room. As we now time skip to when Inko and Hisashi and their parents enter into their house. As Inko starts to cry from pure happiness as she says, we're, we're parents. We're parents. As Hisashi says, yeah, here we are. As he holds his wife in his arms, not wanting to let her go. And they both started to cry. As the parents said, "Oh, isn't that so sweet?" As they started to cry as well. The emotion in the room was priceless and something that none of them would ever forget until the day they die. As we now have a time skip of 1 month to the day that Inko and Hisashi can finally bring their newborn baby home. As they walk into the hospital, into the baby section of the hospital to be more specific, as they see the sticker that says Sabito on it, as they walk up to the little cradle that he was in, as they have a bright smile on his face, as they see Sabito's cute smile as he's sleeping, as they say, wow, he really is cute. As one of the helpers that were watching over the baby says, yeah, he really is. He was one of the least troublesome kids to deal with, little babies to be exact. He didn't really cry, and he always seemed to smile, and not to mention he's very cute. As they say, thank you. Well, it's been a pleasure to watch after your son. If you have any questions about like any tips to be a parent, because I am a parent myself, here's my phone number if you guys need any advice. As he said, thank you, we'll call if we need anything. As they're not really focused on this because they're more focused on the fact that they'll be able to take their newborn child home. As they fill out the paperwork, as they all enter into the car, as they put Sabito into the new car seat that they bought him, like the baby one, not the one where the baby could sit in. As they said, alright Sabito, time to go home, as they all smile. As the car ride to their house was a very joyful one, as they were just happy that they were all together as a family for the first time in a month, as they were just so blessed and so happy that they were giving this precious child, and there will be something that they will never ever forget, and they will always be grateful to the gods for giving them this child. As we now see them enter into their house, as they open the door and say, alright Sabito, we're home. As unbeknownst to them, he seemingly understood them, and he started to smile and giggle. As Hisashi says, does he understand us? As Inko says, I don't know, but it's just so cute. I have to take a picture of this. As she pulls out her phone and she takes a selfie of all of them, as she is holding the baby cradle, as they're all smiling. As she says, well, this will definitely go into the scrapbook. As Hisashi says, yeah, of course, honey. As they both start having anime tears when they say, we'll have to have it so we can show Sabito when he grows old and he eventually leaves us. As they both start, like I said, having anime tears. But they say, well, we can't think about now. We still have a solid 18 years with him before he moves on. And we'll probably still be in his life, hopefully. Maybe he'll even want to stay in this part of Japan and he can go to college and he can live with us. Yeah, that would be nice. He can stay with us forever, our precious baby boy. As Inko and Hisashi start to hug the little Sabito, as he starts to giggle some more, as they say, oh, so cute, I gotta take a picture of this as well. As Inko takes out her phone and takes another selfie. That's also going to the yearbook. I mean the scrapbook, whatever, I'm just so happy. As we now have a time skip to Sabito's 3rd birthday. As we see Sabito and all of his friends from preschool, but the most significant one is his best friend Bakugo, as he opens his door and said, "Mom, Dad, I got it," as he runs over, as he says, "Hi, thank you for coming to my birthday party," as he has his eyes closed as he's smiling, as he hears a voice that he recognizes. "Auntie, what's your name again? Well, it starts with a... What is? Auntie Mikoto. No, that's not it. Auntie, I don't know. But thank you for coming, Kachan! As he goes up and hugs his best friend, as Inko says, "Hey, thanks for coming," as she says, "Well, no problem, it's our pleasure. But I'm kinda hurt, since your son doesn't remember my name," and says, "What? Of course he remembers his name. What's her name? Auntie Mito? No, that's not it. Auntie Mikoto? No, I already said that's not it. Think, Sabito, think. Auntie Mizuki? Yeah, that's correct. It's Auntie Mizuki," says Inko, as she says, "I knew he didn't forget your name, Mizuki," as she says, "Yeah, I guess. But it's sad that when your own nephew doesn't even remember your name and needs about like 60 seconds to remember it," as she slaps Bakugo on the top of the head and says, "Alright, the adults are talking. Time for you to go play with your friends." As he says, "Okay, Mom," as he runs off, as he holds his head because that kind of hurt a little bit. As he says, Happy birthday, Sabito," as him and all of his friends start to sing "Happy Birthday to You," and you know how the song goes. As they say, "Well, open my gift first." "No, open mine." "Well, I think we should play first before we should open gifts," says Katsuki. As he said, "Yeah, that's right." "Aw, man," says Sabito, "I was kind of looking forward to my gifts. You know, maybe we can make an exception, and we may be able to open my gifts first, and then we can play, you know, because then we can have more energy to play if we already open the gifts." As Bakugo says, no shortcuts. We gotta do it in the way that we did it for your other birthday." As he says, "Oh man, come on, Katsuki, let's just make one exception." "Nope." As they said, "Okay, fine. Well, last one to make it to the backyard is a rotten egg." As they all go and run out. As they said, "Alright, what game should we play?" "Well, what game should we play? Maybe we should play Ninja." "Yeah, let's play Ninja." As they all start to pick up sticks and some branches from the trees, as they says, "Alright, let's split into teams, and whoever has the most amount of people by the end wins." As they said, "Okay, but who's the team captains?" "Sabito, of course, since it's his birthday, and Bakugo." "Yeah, Bakugo should be the other team captain." As they said, "Okay, why not?" As the two pick teams, as they say, "Alright, make sure you all find your hiding spot, and we'll start the countdown in 20 seconds. Run, run, run!" As Sabito and Bakugo's team all run off and hide in some pretty good spots for their age. As they say, "Alright guys, 3, 2, 1. As they all charge and start to hit each other with their sticks. As we now time skip to the end of the party, where Sabito says, "Alright, time for the cake and then the gifts." As the kids started to cheer, as Inko and Hisashi says, "Sabito, Don't you have something you want to tell them? Tell everyone? No, what should I tell him? Come on, Sabito, you gotta think. Oh yeah, thank you everyone for coming to my party. Sorry for not remembering to say that. I'm kinda a little too focused on the cake. You know, it's kinda making me forget some things as he starts to chuckle, as well as all the other parents and the kids. But like I was saying before I said the cake, what's your favorite kind of cake? As Inko and Hisashi said, Sabito, as they said, oh yeah, thank y'all for coming, and I'm glad that all of my best friends and all of my friends and all my family can make it out, and hopefully y'all all had a good time. Now time for cake! As they all start to cheer. But guys, I'm going to be ending it right here. Sorry that this isn't that long of a video. I'm just trying to get back into the rhythm slowly. Sorry if the video was not really getting to any of the action yet, but I have a lot of ideas planned for this series, and hopefully y'all like it. But yeah, so after further ado, it's been Zero, and I'm out. Peace.